Hold on to your racing helmets, folks. The motorsport world is buzzing with the latest news. Lance Stroll is under investigation. Yes, you heard that right. The young racing sensation known for his swift moves on the track is now in the spotlight for possible rules breaches at the Qatar Grand Prix. What could have turned the spotlight so drastically on this high-flyer? Buckle up as we're about to steer you through the twists and turns of this high-stakes saga. Lance Stroll, a name synonymous with speed, talent, and a promising future in the world of Formula One. From debut to impressive performances, Stroll has always been a figure of admiration, but today the tables seem to have turned. Recent reports suggest there might be more to Stroll's success than meets the eye. Rumors are swirling and the racing community is filled with the whispers of potential rule violations. While the specifics are still under wraps, it's clear that this investigation could have significant implications for Stroll's career. So, how did we get here? Stroll's journey in Formula One began with much fanfare. As the youngest rookie to secure a podium and a talent that many believed would shape the future of the sport, Stroll's rise was heroic. His driving style, aggressive yet controlled, earned him both fans and critics, but no one can deny the raw talent he showcased on the track. However, success in sports, especially as competitive as Formula One, is never without challenges. The pressure to perform, outdo competitors, and constantly evolve can be immense. And sometimes, in the quest for glory, lines can get blurred. Do you agree? Lance Stroll is under investigation by Formula One's governing body for possible rule breaches at last weekend's Qatar Grand Prix. The Canadian racer is feeling the heat following the race as the investigation centers on potential technical rule violations. What is FIA looking for? An FIA spokesman said the governing body's compliance officer was in discussion with the Canadian about several incidents that may have contravened FIA rules, policies, and procedures. The specifics of these incidents were not disclosed. Stroll, the son of team owner Lawrence, didn't make it past the initial qualifying round. In frustration, he was observed discarding his steering wheel in the garage and pushing his trainer Henry Howe. Was it needed? Howe was trying to guide Stroll to the FIA garage for a compulsory weigh-in. The protocol requires drivers to use the pit lane instead of the paddock. We're good, he's a bro. We go through the frustration together and ride together, so we're cool, Stroll said on Saturday of that incident. The frustrated driver then gave a very tense interview with F1, offering just 6 words in response to 3 different questions. He also expressed dissatisfaction with the penalties he got for exceeding track boundaries and was outspoken about the extreme weather conditions. It's a little bit of a joke that they're giving penalties for this. They, the stewards, don't understand what Formula One is and what they're putting us through, he said after being demoted from 9th to 11th. On Sunday, Aston Martin team principal Mike Crack said they would handle the matter internally. It is important to talk about these things, but you have to put them into perspective, he said. And I think you cannot speak in the heat of the moment. You need to wait and maybe everyone will sleep on it. And then we can take a look and discuss it. And then the world will be a different place. Some sources also suggest that the investigation might be related to his car's modifications. Formula One is strict about its regulations, ensuring a level playing field for all teams. Any deviation, intentional or not, can lead to severe consequences. But what does this mean for Lance Stroll? If the allegations are proven true, Stroll might face penalties ranging from point deductions to potential race bans. Such a setback could harm his championship aspirations and overall standing in the sport. Moreover, the reputation damage could be long-lasting, casting a shadow over his achievements. It's essential to remember that, as of now, these are mere allegations. Investigations in the world of sports are complex, and it's not uncommon for athletes to be cleared of charges. Stroll and his team have expressed confidence in their innocence, assuring fans that they have always followed the rules. Did you know? Lance Stroll is the son of billionaire Lawrence Sheldon Strulovich, a Ferrari enthusiast. He has been driving for Aston Martin since 2021 and is a former Italian F4 champion. Indeed, a successful career. Hit the bell button to uncover exclusive insights, reactions, and implications regarding Formula One. What's ahead for Lance Stroll? How this investigation may result? Keep watching to find out. FIA spokesperson said, "Our FIA compliance officer is in discussion with Lance Stroll about several incidents that may have breached FIA rules, policies, and procedures during the Qatar Grand Prix. Just think of another aspect here. Stroll's deeper frustration may lie in his recent performance downturn. As you can see from this chart from Formula 1 points, Aston Martin has struggled in recent races. Stroll's recent victory was at the Belgian Grand Prix, clinching a 9th place finish and adding a modest 2 points to his annual tally. Since then, Stroll has failed to secure any points in subsequent races. The Singapore Grand Prix was particularly heart-wrenching, where a dramatic crash during the qualifiers robbed him of even participating in the main event. Earlier this week, the gap in performance between Stroll and his teammate, the legendary Fernando Alonso, is one of the most pronounced in F1 this season. The only duo with an even bigger gap? Red Bull's Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. For the curious minds out there, the FIA hasn't shied away from meting out penalties for such fiery behavior in the past. Cast your minds back to 2018. When Max Verstappen faced a unique punishment, 2 days of community service. Why? A heated altercation with Esteban Ocon post the 2018 Brazilian Grand Prix. Their on-track clash during the race stole the headlines and dashed Verstappen's dreams of clinching the top spot. What is going to happen this time? The motorsport world hasn't held back its reactions. Former drivers, analysts, and influencers within the community have voiced their opinions, ranging from outright dismay to calls for a fair trial before passing judgment. What about the fans? While a section rallies behind Stroll, highlighting his past sportsmanship and dedication, others question the fundamental fairness of the sport. The divide is growing and the racing community is anxious, awaiting clarity. This investigation doesn't just affect Stroll, but casts a shadow over the entire Aston Martin team and his father, Lawrence Stroll. It raises questions about the lengths one might go for victory, challenging the ethos of sportsmanship. Can you feel it? The stakes are high as the final verdict is still pending. A guilty verdict could spell disaster for Stroll's career, marking a fall from grace that could be one of the most sensational in motorsport history. It would mean not just sanctions but a loss of trust, which cannot be regained. What if he is found not guilty? Stroll will emerge with a tarnished reputation after surviving one of the most difficult challenges of his life. It would be a relief, but the scars from this experience would undoubtedly alter the course of his career. As for Formula 1, the sport is at a crossroads. It prides itself on competition, excellence, and integrity. This incident underscores the importance of constant vigilance in maintaining these standards. It serves as a reminder that the race for glory should always uphold the core principles of fairness. In the high-octane world of Formula 1, twists and turns aren't just on the track. As we follow Stroll's story, let's remember the thrill, passion, and unpredictability that make this sport unique. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons to keep up with our latest content. Keep us posted in the comments section below if you enjoy our content. And until next time.